And when the bass start beating in the waist, I'm beating. Done, I got on my way, I'm leaving. She like, where you going? I ain't got my shoes in purse. I said, it's none of your concern. And she yelled, you're a jerk. So I walked out the door, called Ben J. Told him it's a function. He said, I'm on my way. We put him to the park.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Eric, and I'm going to be doing a review on a figure I got a couple days ago, Titanium Hotzone. So, this is Titanium Hotzone right here. It's a repaint of the Titanium RID Prime mode. You know, that's about all there is to say about him. He's supposed to be a 25th anniversary Transformer. It's Target exclusive. Go check him out. You know, check Target if you want him. Basically, he is a representation of the character Hotspot, but I assume Hasbro lost the rights to that name, and so now he's Hotzone, which isn't that big a deal. Hotspot was one of the Protectobots, you know, the leader of the Protectobots. Obviously, a baby blue fire truck. He looks good in this mold, especially in these colors. Now, the only thing I particularly don't like about these colors are it's kind of plain. There's not as much detail in this I would like, especially if you look right there. Those are the siren bars. I mean, they could at least bother to paint that red. You know, maybe paint that around there. It could use some more paint applications, but by and large, it's not bad, especially for alt mode for a titanium figure, which usually sucks. He rolls pretty decently. It's just he's heavy as hell because of a lot of die-cast metal. His ladder raises up to about right there. It can spin around, and it doesn't stretch out though. This is as long as the ladder gets. He also has the little missiles that the original had. So, you know, not really a bad mold. I like fire trucks, so you know, works out for me. Underneath, he's not the most well hidden robot or the most compact robot. It's a lot of not floppy panels, but gaps in the transformation, but it holds together pretty nice. It's just a nice little bit of gaps, and you can see the robot chest. And normally you would see the robot head there, but I flip it backwards. These are robot fists, but they look like back grills or whatever, so you know, they play that off nice. Size wise, he is, you know, pretty close to the movie Bumblebee, just a little bit longer. And just for shits and giggles is G2 Inferno. So see how they stack up. He's longer than G2 Inferno, but let's get him out of here. Little bit of, I don't want to say background, but maybe some facts not a lot of the fans might know. It's not official, I don't think, but this is if you ask me. He's not so much an homage to a Hotspot as he is to Universe Hotzone, which was going to be a BotCon exclusive, and it was going to be a remold of the original RID Prime, the leader class, and he was going to have a remolded head to look more like Defensor. So the base RID Prime figure would just be Hotzone with no, the head mold wasn't remolded, but it was going to be a different color, you know, baby blue, all these colors. That was going to be Hotzone, and once you put the armor on him, he would be Defensor with the remolded head sculpt. And I'm actually going to go ahead and show you those pictures right now.
We was jerking to the right, jerking to the left, and she popped it out of nowhere. She was still half dressed. She like, for real dirt, you love me for this stuff. Then the whole party heard her, but all I could hear was wah, 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 wah. You're a jerk. White tipping, I ain't even doing nothing.
So yeah, you see this toy, it's not the perfect representation of the never released BotCon Hotspot / Defensor, but you know, you got to give Hasbro credit. It did, you know, this is nothing but fan service, because you know, as much as we would have loved to see that damn Hotspot Defensor thing released, and never got to see the light of day. But I guess this will tide the fans over, and you know, it tied me over. So anyway, let's move on to transforming this guy. First thing you want to do is get that out of the way. Now he has a lot of panels that just flip out. So you gotta pull these panels off of there and bring it down here. Panels go down there, and those panels go down there, and you can see that that is basically forming the legs. So what you basically have to do is, and these feet are die cast metal, you just have to finagle, I want to say, these panels into place, and 9 times out of 10 they'll fit in nicely. Sometimes they don't, but they're actually cooperating for me this time. And those are the legs. Pull down his arms, and this spot, when you get him, I don't have the other mold, but it's extremely tight to pull out, but it's, you know, not so bad to push back in. So alright, he's falling apart on me now. I guess I spoke too soon about these panels. Alright, there we go. Twist his shoulders around me. Oh shit. Yeah, and this thing will pop off that you can't see too well. Alright, turn his head around. Now I'm sure there might be another configuration to get his ladder across his chest, but I just like to turn this piece right here to the side, and come on, his joints are kind of tight, and bring it up right there. So that's kind of like what I like to do with it, but you know, it might not work for everybody. There's different ways you can do that. Bring his arms down, and now you gotta do is flip his hands out, and they'll just snap into place. You know, once again, you can see that they definitely use the BotCon rendition as, you know, a schematic setup for the paint apps and stuff like that. He doesn't look exactly like him, but he looks good. He doesn't have, unfortunately, the remolded head. It's the same head as the RID Prime, but it's okay, you know, because it looks good. I mean, it's a good head no matter what. He is extremely posable. Now, the only thing I don't like about him is he has these hollow, thin plastic legs, and they collapse at, you know, if you push them too hard, they'll start to collapse in. But he does have good posability. Turns out the hip, you know, same usual posability and shit. You know, it's good, especially for a titanium figure. It's well proportioned. It looks very much so like the original, which is hard to say that the titanium line does. You know, titanium line isn't all that good, even though it's a line designed for the collectors. But anyway, let's get a quick shot of him with the original RID Prime. Let me back this camera up a lot, and you can see it's quite a bit of a difference, but you know, size difference, but they look damn near exactly the same, especially with the paint apps that this guy has. So anyway, now let me get this back up. Let's compare him with another 6-inch deluxe figure. They're about the same size, even though Galvatron doesn't like to stand up. And that's my phone. Alright. Anyway, sorry about that. That's a stupid ass ringtone I have. Long story about the phone. But anyway, he's basically the same size as a 6-inch, your average 6-inch figure. What can I say about him? If you're a fan of titanium, the titanium line, definitely get him. If you, how can I put this? I really wanted that damn BotCon Defensor. When I first heard about it, I really wanted it. This is probably the best you're gonna do without spending a couple of $1,000s. He's smaller. He's not, you know, he can't turn into Defensor technically and all that good stuff, but this is probably the best you're gonna do. Some quibbles with the figure I have is that, well, let's see, the paint isn't as nice as I like it to be. I mean, it's chipped a couple of times on me, and I've only transformed it twice. The paint apps are a little sloppy, kind of like they rushed the shit, but overall, I would get him and use him as a display piece. Do not play with him because he will get fucked up. I've transformed him twice and he's already chipped a couple times on me. So I'm gonna leave him like this and that's it. He'll just sit on the shelf. So I would get him just for the sake of the whole bot kind of thing. But you know, other than that, he's not really a must-have. So anyway, that's about it. I'm probably going way too over my time limit. But that's it, you guys. Peace.
I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. Hey, hey, I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. Hey, hey, jerk, 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 jerky, jerk, 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 jerky, jerk, 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 jerk.
Everything quiet in the bass real hard, and I stay geeked up, never been a retard. Got a new boy swag and this here for y'all, so they gotta keep it separate like the Jim Crow.